Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Last time we continued doing some side quests for the railroad, and today we're going to be helping our good friend
I wonder if
McCready
the daytime collecting will serve any purpose.
deal with the gunners who are threatening him. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go do a preemptive strike. We're going to talk it out with the power of gun and deal with them. So let's go. They're over here at the Mass Pike interchange. Should be a walk in the park to get there. It's very close to places that I've already been. And depending on how fast this goes, we might start a different quest afterwards. Oh, it is very dark out. Maybe I should have slept. Oh, whatever. That's what my night vision scope's for, right? Okay, there's a rock in the way. Eh. This mountain's very annoying to get around, apparently. Now, are they going to be immediately hostile, or are we going to get like a talkie talk first?
Alright, Lock and Barn should be here. Let's take him down.
Okay, I guess they're immediately hostile. They're up there, aren't they? How do I get up there? There's a Brahmin. Who I'm assuming only exists to make Vatsing annoying. Yeah, I think I need to be up there. How the hell do I get up there? It's very hard to tell at night. Oh, nope. They're down here. Hold on. I would normally feel bad about going to, like, assassinate people for a friend of mine, but fuck the gunners.
What?
Pop.
Now it's just starting to have fun.
I do think they're up. But I still don't know how to go up.
Last mistake!
Hello.
Contact. Engaging.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Heard a robot? The robot must be up top. What happened to the other one I killed? I killed 2 people over here and then 1 person over
Entering
there.
enhanced detection mode.
Oh, here's the other person I killed. I found them. Is this an elevator? Is that what takes me up?
Hostile is
Yes.
still in the
Okay, that
engagement
is an
zone.
elevator. Going up an elevator into a firefight sounds like a dangerous proposition. However, I'm now only playing on hard and I'm wearing power armor, so I don't think anything in the game can kill me.
Allocating additional power to the sensors. The hostile will be detected and eliminated.
Okay, so here's the plan. Press this button, and then I'm sneaky. Button. Oh. The elevator wasn't here. Okay, I get it. Hey, we even got McCready to get on the elevator with us. That's surprising, actually.
Bring it on!
Stealth doesn't fucking
That's
do
how we do
anything.
things around here. Safety off. I think we have company. Over there! Go!
Why am I just exploding? Barnes is not hostile for some reason? The other one's hostile. Yeah, Winlock's hostile. There's so many of them. Well, not for long. God, I can't fucking see. I should have fucking rested. Okay. I was about to say I think we're done, but I still hear gunfire, so maybe we're not done. What? I just killed a legendary, but he doesn't have a fucking legendary piece of equipment. What? That's some bullshit. Oh, this guy stole it. Got it. Fair enough. Hey, McCready, we did it. We self-defensed our way through this area. You happy with me? Where are you? Hello.
Hey. What's up?
Stop Please stop moving.
Hey there. Well, this should send a message to the gunners to stay off my back.
I'm sure they heard you loud and clear.
Definitely. The gunners, it's always about the bottom line. And they just lost this entire way station, and that cost them big. Besides, they have no way of knowing I was involved. Anyway, I guess I owe you a favor now. After all, you hired me, but I'm the one that dragged you out here.
Well, I wasn't about to let you have all this fun alone.
Glad you enjoyed it. Tell you what, I'm going to give you back the caps you paid me in Good Neighbor. I'll still stick with you because that was part of the original deal, but now we're even. There you go. I guess we're done here. Lead on, boss.
Oh yeah. I got my 200 caps back. I was definitely in need of that. Wait, the quest isn't over? Yeah, I guess we're done here. They have no way of knowing that you were involved, and we're completely done with you being assaulted by gunners.
Don't make me carry that worthless crap.
Shut up, McCready. It would be slightly more subtle if the quest ended, in my opinion, but whatever. Okay, where are Barnes and Noble? I want to loot them. Maybe they got some cool stuff. One of them was over here. I don't know where the other one ended up. A Chinese assault rifle? Is this the first Chinese assault rifle I found? Oh, that's a Chinese grenade launcher. That is not a Chinese assault rifle. That explains why I kept getting exploded.
This place locked down pretty tight.
That explains why I kept getting exploded. The stupid automatic grenade launcher.
Hell yeah.
Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do plus 5% damage. That sounds terrible, but I actually do have that combat knife. The one that can... The one that whenever you kill someone in bats, or it restores your AP? Is that how that works? I don't remember what the effect is, but I know it's possible to get, like, infinite bats with that thing. So maybe if I do build around that at some point, that would be cool. Eventually I'll have every perk in the game, right? If I play long enough. Does do anything, or is it just the turret controls? Yeah. Alright, well that quest was a lot shorter than I thought it was, so I need something else to do. And I was not actually prepared for this. We do this one. This one is a Creation Club quest, I think, from the new update, like a year or two ago. So let me do this one. At least I think this is a Creation Club quest, I'm pretty sure. I'm having a lot of trouble finding this on my map, okay. This MedTech research building is the one where I couldn't finish the area because there was like a locked door that I couldn't unlock. I wonder what quest that's for. Maybe it's for this one. It's kind of close to where I'm being pointed to. Stuff is probably respawned here. It's been a hot minute since I was here, but I don't see anything, so maybe not. Wow, I've hit the point where I have 99950 cal in the back pocket. Took a bullet in the knee, now I can't be an adventurer anymore. I did not realize the Forged were like a real faction that would show up and weren't just for that one quest. Where did the other body go? I killed 3 enemies and I found 2 corpses. Finding corpses is shockingly annoying in this game. Is this the last one? Yeah. Thanks for the loot. This is where I started that one... It's not a Brotherhood of Steel quest, but it involves the Brotherhood of Steel patrol. I guess it's a Brotherhood of Steel quest. And I guess all the loot here is respawned because I definitely looted this.
That's it.
Do I think there's going to be anyone at this radio tower? Probably. Let's see if we can do a little stealthing. There's a flag. It's just a US flag. Specifically, the Fallout version of a US flag. Be weird if it had, like, the real world version of a US flag. Don't you think? The Enclave is here. Oh, that's interesting. Hello. Oh, so much for stealth.
Find him! Find him!
What are you doing? Who were you fighting? Oh, a rad scorpion was over here, apparently. Good work, McCready. Alright, can I... First of all... Let's read... Can I turn this stupid radio off? Okay. Let's read Richie's note. Oh man, should have never helped Connie with that radio, now he's done for. I was in the bushes when they took him. One of them said they were taking him to that old police bureau across the river. It sounds like they wanted to interrogate him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I can upload the Stars and Stripes, but Connie still has the tape with the other music in it. He's so clever, though. Maybe he can find a way out. I guess all I can do is wait here and hope he comes back. Load the AM holotape into the relay terminal. Okay. I can do that. First of all, I guess I can extend the tower? And then... put this in. Transfer the files. Okay. And I just got this. Yeah, I don't know what they're saying. Too staticky for me. So, it's been a while, so I don't really remember what exactly is going on with this quest, but apparently the old world would play these songs to lure, like, a superhero or something to an area. And I guess that's what they're trying to do to save them. I've been to this bad-to-fill regional office before. I assume as soon as I fast travel here, I'm about to get shot, but that's fine. I'm in power armor. I got some power. Taking a while to load, which is scary. Whenever it takes a while to load, it makes me think that there's a problem, but apparently not. Wait, I never explored this building.
We're splitting all that, right? The hell are they?
Yeah, where the hell are they? I never explored this building. I passed this building during a side quest, or not a side quest, one of the main quests for the railroad. But never actually went inside. I just remembered that. Did I kill this traitor? Or were they already dead from the robots? Alright. Let us enter the Badafil building, or whatever the hell it's called. Badafil Regional Office. What's our end goal for this quest? Finding the superhero?
How long do we have to distract this turret? Until the others find a way to shut it off. I hate pulling the short straw. This better be worth it. How do we know I'm not risking my ass breaking into an empty brew pub? Alcohol, drugs, tobacco, firearm, and lasers. There has to be at least one of those things locked up as evidence. Besides,
Okay, cut this shit.
install a
Who's
turret
that?
to guard a brew pub. Good point.
Okay, so that's what Badafil stands for. Got it. These raiders are friendly, currently. Strangely. I assume they're not going to be for long.
Peekaboo! Think you can hide?
Okay, now
Hey,
those raiders
who's
are
there?
probably hostile.
Everything.
Time to die!
What the?
Yoo-hoo.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
Anybody home? Wow, they couldn't kill that one turret, huh? They're really having all that trouble with one laser turret.
Let's get it on!
This is Sparta?
Okay, that looks like it. Take him down!
Let's do this, metal!
Oh man, this thing was blown to bits. Frag him! You hear that? Ready yet?
This place is full of very weak raiders.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Alright. Good work, team. Oh, there's an Winter holotape here.
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that. I mean, come on. One bullet, halfway across town, and you blew Ron Trevio's head clean off. You, sir, are an artist. Are all the assassins from Russia as good as you? I seriously doubt it. But listen, your secret's safe with me. Eddie Winter, signing off.
It's going right up my nose.
Creator, you need to stop sneezing. I'm actually getting pretty close to finishing off the Eddie Winter stuff.
Sweet.
Actually, yeah, let me do this. I want to get some loot.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Hostile.
Up another kill from me.
What do you mean you? I did all the work. Alright, I want to do this. Because the game feels like it's way too easy right now. And I don't like how bullet spongy the game gets on very hard, but I'll live. If I start running out of ammo, then I can reconsider what I just did.
I'm through.
Let's read about the prisoners. Luke Paul Jackson. I'm not reading all this shit. Charges possession of unlicensed laser. Well corrupted. Opie Hurst. Charges possessions of unlicensed laser. All these had lasers. Jake Reds. Charges evading arrest, possession with intent to distribute. What was he possessing? And file corrupted.
Yes.
This guy was hoarding stuff in his cell.
I'm blacking out, or it's dark as hell in here.
Bro, you're wearing power armor. Just turn on your headlight.
When did you start collecting antiques?
Oh, we got the fun music. That means there's something cool in here, right?
Sweet.
Like cigarettes and cigars and a mini nuke and a fat man. I've got enough fat men.
Detective Valentine. Nick, listen, I'm sorry. You've got every right to be upset.
Wow.
But you need to believe me when I tell you I had no idea. Operation Winter's End was my baby. I believed in it. I still believe in it. They kept us all in the dark, me included. I got briefed this afternoon. They laid it all out. The whole thing. Winter's deal with the DA, his agreement to bring down the other families, his idea to record the holotapes and incriminate all known associates, and them needing a legitimate op and a real task force to make it all look like Winter was the focus. It was the plan all along, Nick. There's nothing we can do. Winter was a stoolie for the feds. He reported directly to the BAD-TFL, all on the books. For his cooperation, Winter will be granted total immunity. It's over. Effective immediately, Operation Winter's End is to cease all investigations and operations. The task force is hereby disbanded. We played our part, pal. Not the part we thought, but hey, it happens. Now we're just another box in the file room. Nick, listen to me. Everything that's happened with Winter, with Jenny, it's more than any one man should have to handle. You need help. Boston PD has been working with the eggheads at CIT. Some new program they have to deal with trauma. Scanning brainwaves or some such. I'll get you the info. You're going. That's an order.
Okay, that explains why Nick is so obsessed with Mr. Winter over here. Back when he was... Okay, so this Nick is not the real Nick. He's a synth that got Nick's memories or whatever. So the human memories were obsessed with tracking down Eddie Winter. Because something to do with that Jenny, I assume. And this explains why the synth one is also obsessed with hunting down Eddie Winter. He was given immunity and he couldn't finish the job. I wonder if I can talk to Nick about this holotape.
Got it.
Probably not.
Nice.
Maybe I should finish Nick's quest soon. I'll want to bring him along for the ride when I do it, obviously. Like, I've been doing all this stuff to clean out my quest log, and honestly, I'm getting kind of low on quests. Like, a lot of these are, what do they call them? Radiant quests. Like, this is a Radiant quest. I'm pretty sure this is a Radiant quest. This is a Radiant quest. This is a Radiant quest. This isn't even really a quest. I've got a lot. I'm getting things done. I'm getting my quest log clear of garbage. Whoa, you scared me. I didn't think anyone was still alive in here. I'm sorry.
If you want to root through this mess,
Winter holotape logs. We have 0, so we must have just learned where evidence log 8 is. Picking up a lot of chatter recently from Eddie Winter's boys asking for a Jennifer Lands of South Boston. Ran background on the name and turns out she's engaged to Nick Valentine, one of the detectives running Operation Winter's End. Request made to superiors to fast-track the two of them for witness protection, or at least inform them of danger, but request was denied. Higher-ups don't want to compromise ongoing bad to fill investigation. Okay, so Nick's fiance was probably killed by the Winter boys. Gillis be trafficking, okay. 158 bottles of buff out. That's a lot of buff out. I didn't get 158 bottles in evidence lockup. Or 60 cartons of cigarettes. I did find the one-time tactical nuclear launcher with ammo. Okay, so this is some moonshine, liquor, distilling equipment. Suicide, I don't know. Wait. Why would he shoot the walls of his apartment with the gun? That's not a suicide, probably. Oh, no.
right ahead.
That's some competent police work there, detectives. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Nice. Excellent.
Ballistic weapons permanently do plus 5% critical damage. That can be pretty good. I think I'm going to start investing into luck-based perks. I'm going to finish Bloody Mess, and then I'm going to start going for critical stuff in luck. Maybe go like all the way down. Maybe I don't need Ricochet, but like all the way down to 4-leaf clover, perhaps. That seems like it could be fun. Critical hits are very good. They ignore accuracy.
Sweet.
What is the evidence locker key? Chief cell key. Okay, there was a lot of like keys going around here in case you didn't have the perks required to do all this lock picking and stuff.
Got it.
Personal logs. File corrupted. File corrupted. I'm getting too old for this job. If I have to deal with one more loose cannon officer playing by his own rules, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. If it's not Wilson destroying private property again, it's that maniac Gibbs putting his life on the line. I swear this whole squad is the reason I've got this ulcer. If the heartburn doesn't get me, it's the constant trips to the bathroom. Getting old is a bum deal. Thank God, only 3 more days until retirement. Then I can maybe take the RV out to the woods, rent a cabin, and finally finish my novel. Is that the day the bombs fell? I don't remember the exact day the bombs fell, but I know it was in October. Alright, what the hell is this? Oh, it's another music thing. Oh no, it's Connie. Alright, I need to play the FM holotape. Oh god, what was it called? This one. Some functions are locked. Please enter a password for access. Consult your user guide for further instructions. Find a password or hack the holotape? How the hell would I hack the holotape? Can I just do that? No, I guess I can. Okay, so I can generate a password list to assume... What the fuck? Password. One, two, three, four. Okay, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can just hack the thing. Load the FM holotape onto the relay tower, okay? I still don't know what my end goal of this quest is. Like, why am I doing all of this? Because I found information about the superhero or whatever in that one building like 50 episodes ago. Creation Club quests are... they're usually fun, but they can't exactly be super in-depth in the story since they can't have any, like, dialogue. Oh, this is a different relay tower. I don't know when the last time I went to this area was, so... I wonder if there's a mod to prevent stuff from respawning. Probably not. You need stuff to respawn for, like, Radiant quests and stuff, right? I think we're about to get a rad storm. This is fine. We're in power armor. So is this going to be more Enclave over here, or just nothing over here? Just a relay tower? Not expecting mole rats.
Find anything useful on them?
No. Not at all. Okay, well there is an Enclave radio here, or a radio playing Enclave stuff. Okay, let's extend the satellites. Then load the holotape, transfer the files, and check the FM holotape transcriptions for more information. Transcriptions. You're trying to summon the Black Devil to get him to protect the farm, so the man you're looking for is no hero. He's a thief, and the armor he wears rightfully belongs to the Enclave. You're talking nonsense, pal. The devil's a guardian, protects the farm from scum like you. Your opinion is irrelevant. All we want to know is where to find him. Why don't you check a police station? I hear he works there by day, cleaning toilets. Maybe you ought to take a real good look inside one. Sergeant Hodges, do me a favor and hand me that hammer. You're wasting time. We know you have information on the XO2. Ugh, fine, give me a paper and pencil. I will draw you a map. And a cigarette. I need to smoke. Helps with the creative juices. Would you like something to drink as well? Maybe a massage. Officer Bradley here does excellent work with his fists. What I need is that cigarette, and not just one, a whole pack. What does this mean, check the wall? Didn't you know? That's where the devil is, in the details. He's being deliberately evasive. Look, if you can't find him, maybe we should call him out. All you need to do is sing a song. Enough stalling. Tell us where the armor is. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. Not this again. Oh, purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. For God's sakes, will someone shut this man up? America, America, God shed his grace on thee. Careful, torture may make his testimony unreliable. I don't care, I just want you to shut his goddamn mouth. Sir, we found the armor. It was a hunch, but based on what the prisoner said, we checked the nearby police stations, and it turns out there's a utility tunnel under the Boston police rationing site that matches the description. Good work, Sergeant. I'm sure retrieving it won't be a problem. The officers are working on it as we speak, sir. What shall we do with the prisoner? Leave him. If he's lucky, he'll bleed to death before the raiders find him. Alright, so we need to go to this Boston rationing site. I guess our end game is getting this cool Enclave armor, the XO2. The cool XO2 armor that we definitely need. Which is at the police rationing site, which is here. Gonna be some Enclave. Maybe some of this armor will have like a legendary effect on it. That would be cool. Or be like a unique XO2 and not just a normal XO2. Is this where I came out? No, this is not where I came out from the quests. God, what was her name? The ghoul lady. We needed to dig under the place to get to the Mayor McDonough's secret stash, but it turns out it wasn't Mayor McDonough's secret stash. It was the mayor of Good Neighbor's secret stash. I don't remember his name right now, despite the fact that he's a companion. How do I get in here?
Open from this side.
I probably need to jump on top from there. Parkour. What? You need to jump up that little tiny frickin' step? Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. Okay. I've been playing Elden Ring again, and this is basically how playing Elden Ring is like. I try to do parkour, and I'm fucking terrible at it, and I fall to my death. Thankfully, you don't fall to your death in this game. Okay, I need to jump this? Okay, that's fine. I was like, I'm gonna bump my head on that thing, but I didn't. Very good. Alright, we're inside. Good work, team.
That's it.
Okay, let's unbar the door so that McCready can get in here and help me deal with these mole rats that are apparently showing up.
Take long. Best mistake you'll ever make.
One of these was legendary? I got the legendary mutated pop-up, but none of them were legendaries. Button? Ah. Good button. Officers from the Boston Police do not have clearance to enter the depot warehouse and are not permitted to be snooping around under any circumstances. I don't care if they brought you dinner and joke around with you. I've been informed that there is a current investigation into ration shortages in their unit, and I'm not going to have a problem with their men getting pinned on us. If you see Detective McDonald near the warehouse again, you are to place him under military arrest and bring him to me. Alright, they got food, medical supplies, alcohol, tobacco, textiles, and coolant. Some of these feel more important than others, but who am I to judge? I'm gonna activate the robot
Powering up.
and kill him.
Protectron on duty.
Alright, into this utility tunnel. Let's find this armor that is probably not even going to be that impressive.
Safety off. I think we have company. Rad roaches.
I agree. Radroaches are gross.
Cleaning robot take a day off or something?
This is going to be a long area, isn't it? Oh, maybe not.
We need to talk, Perry. Your partner keeps sticking his nose where it shouldn't be. I don't care if he's a cop. If he keeps sniffing around the tracks, he's liable to get hit by the train. Are we clear? Anyway, I've got this stuff moved down into the utility tunnels, but it's burning a hole in my pocket. I don't want to hear any more excuses about it being hard to fence. People would pay top dollar for this stuff.
Like, this isn't even good. It's just Mark IV. Oh fuck, I'm dying. That wasn't on the cards.
Seems worth wasting my bullets.
I was once a military officer, a patriot who wore the uniform with pride. I finished with honors at the academy, rose quickly through the ranks, and joined an elite troop of soldiers known as the Devil's Hand. As a Special Forces unit, we were given access to the new prototypes, the crown jewel of which was the XO2 power armor. With it, we cleansed the wasteland of mutants, ferals, and the unpure. We found old technology and discovered uncharted land. We did it all with ruthless efficiency. For that, I was decorated, distinguished, and yet I felt more disillusioned than anything. We mocked the outsiders for being unclean, but after each mission I was the one who always felt dirty. Everything was done to maximize Enclave resources and strategic positions, with no consideration for those who paid the cost of our labors. Some were children, others barely born, but if you ask me why I defected, it wasn't one thing. There was no crying child, no singular event that made me turn. My belief in what we were doing slowly, simply eroded over time, like a callus slowly peeling off the skin. I used to believe the Enclave was here to protect the ideals this country was founded on. Now I realize that couldn't be further from the truth, and so eventually I left the Enclave for good. At first, I wasn't sure if they'd come after me. The suit was valuable property, one of only a handful of modern XO2 prototypes, but the colonels were facing issues on a number of fronts. As it turns out, President Eden's death provided an ample distraction for my defection. Maybe there'd come a time where the rent would be due, but for now I was left to roam the Commonwealth by myself. One day while scavenging, I came across an old holotape for a locally syndicated radio program. The show was terrible and was rightfully cancelled after a few episodes. The devil was a caricature with horns and a pitchfork and multiple catchphrases. But the name of the character drew me in. He was a devil, just like me, but somehow he didn't let that define him. They turned him into a real patriot. Before I knew it, I started emulating some of his backstory. I found a bunker under an old police station ration site with plenty of resources. I started listening to distress signals on the radio and helping out settlers. In the radio program, the Black Devil could hear the songs of America from thousands of miles away. I can't do that, but what I can do is set up a radio signal to transmit the old Enclave songs I have on holotape and hijack a few iBots to monitor settlements remotely. Some of the settlements have picked up on the cues and started playing the music when they need help. I've limited the station to broadcast only a handful of songs at the moment. I have 8 in total, but I'd rather not play them all. Some of them open up old wounds. I need to shut off the radio for my own sake. Back when I was with the Devil's Hand, we used to play them all in the throes of battle. When I became the Black Devil, the music put my mind where it needed to be, but now too many of the wrong memories get triggered by the melody. Besides, with my health being what it is, I can't be the devil anymore, so I've decided to leave the suit here and hope someone will take up the mantle in my stead. To whoever is reading this now, I only ask one favor. To get through the door, you turn the radio back on. All I'm asking is for you to shut it back off, but this time for good. The console has a kill switch that will short-circuit the radio signal. Triggering that should also disable the electronic lock on the safe, just in case you need a reward to make it worth your while. I'm asking you this favor because I might still be out there living as a common civilian, and if I should pass by a radio, I'd rather not hear that music ever again. Alright, turn off the radio. I could have left it on forever, but fuck that. The XO2 power armor is a real piece of work, designed to fit with most standard mods. It looks a tad bulky due to the additional plating, but the composites are ultra light, so mobility's never been an issue. I've also added a few unique touches, like modifying the Tesla coils used on the T60 to work with the suit. The difference is the framework on the XO2 let me build around the plating without having to strip the base mod, so you can fry the bad guys and still have room for a medic pump, some servos, hell, even a cup holder for your beer. Nearly singed all my hair off installing the electrodes on the pauldrons, but it works. The raiders will be lucky to lose just their hair. I'm pretty sure I have all that shit, right? Like, I have... I'll take this in case it does have that, what it just said, where I can have the coils and also a different buff. But I do not really care that much. So there was a safe. Oh, this one? Hold up. That looks interesting. Okay, so maybe I did get something unique out of this. Some kind of unique upgrade for the XO2? There's a power armor station here, right? Let me give this a quick peek.
You're making that look easy.
Devil's Inferno. Okay, it does... Okay, so it's the same as the Tesla coils, but it's lighter, and also increases movement speed by 5%, and taking damage recharges action points. Cool. I did get something nice out of this. It wasn't just a waste of time. I got 5% movement speed, and taking damage recharges my AP. So is this...
Excellent.
is this different than the other Enclave Creation Club quest? Here you go, McCready. Time for your lifelong duty of being my backpack to come into play.
Jack, this is Perry. What's taking you so long, cuz? You should have moved more than half this stuff by now. I've got that sanctimonious prick McDonald breathing down my neck. Partner my ass. We gotta get this stuff out of here and skip town before Reese catches on. We'll let his dumb ass take the fall for this, then come back in a week or so and say our grandma was having health problems down in New York. Just make sure you're ready tonight. And... Who's there? You better show yourself, asshole.
Okay, so they were stealing the supplies. Obviously. I have equipped something to my head that isn't what I wanted to be on my head. Yeah. Where? There we go. Let me read this journal. Try as we might, we can't seem to bypass the security lock. The radio seems to be the key, but it broadcasts only static. Tuning it to existing frequencies has no effect. As a result of our failure, the lieutenant sent a few officers back to the tower to recanvass the area, leaving the rest of us to absorb his rage. He's been extremely temperamental as of late. It's possible he's already infected. To be fair, maintaining any semblance of purity is difficult in this filth. If the lieutenant is any indication, the cost of trudging back and forth through this toxic bile of a wasteland may be beyond repair. Just breathing this air, I can already feel the taint itching towards my brain. Nevertheless, leaving the safety of the base is justified. Having the XO2 in our possession will help us maintain our supply count as we attempt to re-establish contact with the Enclave. In any event, if we fail to uncover any relevant information, it will be my recommendation to drill our way in. The concrete may prove more forgiving than this lock. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Is this more stuff that I am doing here? I thought that this would be the end of the area, but apparently I thought wrong. Oops. Didn't mean to leave. Open the door, and then I can leave. I didn't even need to open this one, but that's fine. I like opening things. So how much further does this tunnel go? It's playing the cool I did something music, so... Oh, this leads into a subway station? Oh god. This place looks like a lot bigger than I was expecting. Hello. Well, let's finish what we started, and then we can call it quits for the day. Oh my lord, this place looks large and in charge.
Shh. I swear I heard something.
Worthless leather legs. Why bother throwing that grenade?
I'm all over this! Now it's just starting to have fun. Got it.
Okay. How much more is down here? This place looks so fucking big. This place like one of those subway areas from 3. I'm gonna be down here for the rest of my life. Like, look at that. It looks so far in the distance. But there are raiders here. For some reason, I was not expecting that. What have I gotten myself into? Where is McCready? Supposed to be coming with me, being my friend. This might be like an interconnected area. Like this might lead to like other subway things, like in Fallout 3, where there's like a giant subway area beneath DC. Oh no, this leads to the Commonwealth. Okay, that's good. That means I'm not going to be down here for the rest of my life. There's McCready. You finally just decided to show up.
That smells absolutely terrible.
How could you smell anything in your power armor, my guy? He seems to be complaining about the stink a lot. Like, other characters did that sometimes, but McCready seems to be doing it, like, all the time. Maybe it's just because I'm going to stinky places. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to go to places that are less stinky. More raiders up here? Maybe? Maybe not. Teddy bears. All are welcome. Ooh, drugs. I'm always a fan of drugs. Maybe I can actually need to use the drugs if I'm playing on very hard. Okay, let's see where this puts me. And then call it quits for the day, assuming there's nothing here to ambush me. Alright, where are we putting me? I am nowhere. Okay, this isn't a named area. It's just an entrance. Okay. That's going to do it for today. Next time we're going to do a different quest. Maybe we'll keep doing more side quests. Maybe we'll start doing one of the DLCs. Maybe we'll do some settlements too. I don't know. We'll figure out something. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.